Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for Julia Johansen and love. Let's see, what do we have for her energy, please, spirits? For her energy, we have the Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration, number 6. Well, it's 15, which goes down to a 6, which is restoration, cooperation, and harmony. And the Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help, 33, which is a master number. Let's see, so maybe the Ascended Masters are here to help with this union of whoever she's meant to be with. The Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding, 2. Balance, partnerships, and duality. Nice. One more, please, spirits. I feel like there's something trying to bite me. Mosquito. Let's see. Thank you, spirit. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, and details, number 9, which is fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. And the prisoner Waite? I don't know how to, I butchered it. Self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness, and that's number 4, which is structure, stability, and manifestations. And manifestations right now is important since it is the 13th of July. Full moon tonight. So, keeping that in mind, remember, do not manifest anything bad for anyone, because you are not actually connecting with God. And you will have terrible karma if you put anything on anyone else that isn't good. Okay? So just keep that in mind. You want to stay in the light, please, right? So manifest things that are good for yourself. Don't worry about anyone else. You do you. And let's see what Julia Johansen has going on here. Can I get some cards here, please, for Julia? Sailing away from something. Wow, we got lots to say here. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, yeah, walking away again. So, let's see. We have somebody that has walked away, is solo right now. She's only got the one wand. She's got her phone. She's leaving that other wand behind. She's thinking about her future and what she maybe wants in love. Page of Cups might be news coming in about some love. Let's see, what do we have here? A Chariot. Yeah, somebody's definitely coming in. I'm going to put that there. We have the 7 of Pentacles, which is somebody that has either planted seeds before and now they are starting to come up. Just looking for maybe being generous, or somebody that is generous. And the Tower hits. Wow. And the 10 of Wands, something of a burden that she needs to put down. 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so maybe I'll put that there and we'll go like this. There we go. Alright, so somebody is wanting to fight for these pentacles here, it looks like. That could be why this tower is falling and she's walking away for a second time. Now this might be the same person that she walked away from before. Maybe they tell her that they've changed, or it could be someone else getting in between this union. Let's have a look. Yeah, she's showing up as fulfillment. So, sought after. She might be in her head after some betrayal here. Now, that could be from the past that she's walking away from. Yeah, someone had a lover. This is my lover card. It comes with the deck, and I've given each one, there's like 4 in there. And they're not the regular tarot, but I've given them meaning for myself and what they stand for. So let's see, what's the Six of Swords? Strength. Yeah, having the strength to walk away, knowing what is good and what is not. I like it. What's the Two of Wands? Yeah, a Queen of Swords. Interesting. This Queen of Swords came up for another reading here that I did. Let's see. Page of Cups is the Hermit. Going within. Could be somebody is hiding out because of this Queen of Swords. Maybe that was what part of what happened back here. What's the Chariot? Oh, something is fighting me. Dang. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the wheel is turning here. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants to come in and work with her, or is doing something to change something. And of course the Chariot can be being very triumphant, victorious, successful, having determination. It could even be a purpose here. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning here, and that could be destiny, a surprise, fate, luck, fortune. I kind of feel like new is coming, and I kind of feel like that might be what this is. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Because she's already at the Seven of Pentacles here. Yeah, something's a burden though. Maybe having to work with somebody that, or having somebody around. This Queen of Swords. What's the Six of Pentacles? Yeah. Could be that with these presents being different sizes, maybe somebody was getting paid more and there's some jealousy here, or something that's just out of balance here that isn't. And this usually means equal give and take, but with these presents being different sizes, I kind of feel like it's unrequited. Like somebody's getting paid more pentacles on one side than the other, you know? And she's deciding to walk away from this. What's the Tower? Change, yeah. Change, and another maybe offer coming, or news of an offer. Because with the Page of Pentacles, right, it's about being dependable, goal-oriented, maybe having to do some work, like books. Maybe needs to study something, or look at things differently. I kind of feel like just the way they're looking at this pentacle, like maybe they're seeing something now that they weren't seeing before, and this change has really shown them something of why everything's a burden. I kind of feel like it has to do with pentacles. Now I kind of feel like Julia Johansen has no problem with giving a couple pentacles away or sharing. I don't feel it's her that is the burden. I kind of feel like it has to do with this other person. I don't want her to go towards her future, because if you look here, she's looking at her future here, and she's leaving something behind. And I wonder if that is a friendship. There's a storm brewing here, right? All these clouds coming in. Oh, I knew it. I got the little bugger biting me. A little skidrow. Alright, so where was I? 10 of Wands. Let's see what the burden is. Has to do with the King of Wands is the burden, because this person here is maybe trying to tempt the King of Wands, and it's very burdensome, because I kind of feel like Julia seems to know what this is all about. It has to do with somebody's pentacles. hers, or possibly even this King of Wands, even though there's no pentacles here, it shows up here with the Ten of Pentacles. And I kind of feel like with Julia, she sees the King of Wands as kind of a burden because of this person here. What's this Ten of Pentacles? Maybe she likes this King of Wands, and she knows this Queen of Swords is only after Pentacles here. Maybe she took some of her money, 2 Pentacles. Maybe she stole something from her. Yeah, she sees this as nightmare or regret. Some type of regret. What's regret with the Ten of Pentacles? Why is the regret here? Oh, she feels like she missed an opportunity. Maybe she had to walk away here. There's judgment called here. Maybe she wanted to fight for it, but let's see what happens. What's the Knight of Swords? Why is that here? Yeah. I kind of feel like she might just walk away from this because this person is tempting this King of Wands, this Queen of Swords. She could be tempted by someone else as well that's coming in. What's the Devil and the Knight of Swords? Why is that here? Has to do with her happiness. Trying to change something here. Kind of feel like maybe some type of destiny or changing fate, or trying to take someone's blessings almost, which is kind of unheard of because you can't really do that if it's not meant for you. What's the Ten of Cups? Yeah, Tower. Yeah, and somebody's going to be very wounded by this. It could be her, and it could be this King of Wands too, because I kind of feel this big shake-up change. It might be that he sees what she saw and is quite wounded by it, that he fell for this temptation. Yeah, I'm really feeling like definitely the Tower fell for her already, and I kind of feel she saw what she needed to see. Judgment was called. Okay? She felt kind of upset about all of this. I mean, she gets her Ten of Pentacles, or he does. I feel it's him, actually. I kind of feel like he's upset because maybe he misses this opportunity with her because she's not going to stick around for any of this. And judgment is called. Yeah, there's definitely deception here, having to do with somebody's pentacles and their happiness, 10-10. I kind of had that in another reading. I don't remember which reading it was now. The Tower and the Wounded. Yeah. Oh, this looks really familiar. Yeah. Let's see, what's on the bottom of the deck? The Sun. Oh my god, that is so funny. Because that is just like, I think it was Jay Sierra, his reading. It is like the opposite of what this is. For him, it had to do that they were doing these things to her. Not to her, but to his Empress, which I kind of feel is Julia. Because in this case, on Julia's side of it, she's got this person who is trying to affect her destiny and taking her pentacles, who she sees this person as a bit of a burden and wants to walk away from them because some jealousy of the amount of pay or how she's lucky or what she's getting in her life. I kind of feel like, yeah, that Julia ends up seeing this before the King of Wands does, and things happen in that dynamic. Yeah, this is just total unbelievable. Okay, if this comes up with a 4, I'll be, wow. Let's see, how long away does this happen where they get back together? 8, okay. So 8 months, 8 weeks, 8 days. I kind of felt like, see now 4 and 4 is 8. If you take 4 on his side, 4 on her side, it's 8. And maybe that 8 months is when they get together, or it could be 8 to 10 days, or 4 to 8 days. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling something about that. Let's see what comes up for the signs. Okay, there's a Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio. Now, some of these signs are coming up similar to the other reading, but there's also the Queen of Swords here, and some of these signs could be the Queen of Swords. It could also be the King of Wands, and it could also be Julia, which you don't actually see here. You just see what she sees or what she goes through. It doesn't actually show her here. Because I do not feel this is her. I feel this is a storm coming. I feel this person is maybe even communicating with someone else. The storm is brewing for sure. So, okay, let's see. I want to kind of see what they get here for this. 2 to 3 children. Twin flame. I kind of feel like possibly this Queen of Swords maybe has 2 to 3 children, and maybe she has a twin flame union she's already in. And I kind of feel like that because when I was pulling this, I actually looked at that card, and I was going to look at this card, but I looked at this card, and that is what's coming up. I don't feel like it's this King of Wands. I kind of feel like she's already has children with someone else, and this is some, I don't like this. This is something else here. This storm. And with this other, with this bird here, I kind of feel like she's communicating with somebody, and it could be her twin flame. With these 2 towers here, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, this looks like it might be a setup. I kind of feel that. I kind of felt like that for another reading there. It was a bit of a setup, so somebody's going to try to break these 2 up. Looks like maybe her and her partner could be. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. I'm going to get, what does Julia want to say to her King of Wands? I'm going to put that back because I hadn't asked the question yet. Julia and the King of Wands. What does she want to say to the King of Wands? Okay. Oh, transformation. So possibly somebody transforms. Maybe they end up into the Emperor or Empress. Even though you don't see her here, I kind of feel like maybe she bosses up because she's wounded and she ends up getting over this, or let's see, or he gets wounded and transforms. Let's see. Relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And I kind of feel like Julia gets together with this King of Wands, and it might not be for a little while. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So by imagining things that are good, that is when good things will actually happen. You can't go back to change the past. And that's what I kind of feel like about this regret card. And missing an opportunity. But judgment was called on this union. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, I kind of feel like that's who ends up getting karma, because I kind of feel like it's on purpose. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And that could be why this has all been intervened, and the Tower has fallen, because this Queen of Swords was not meant to be there. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Yeah. And it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now's the time to give to yourself. And I kind of feel like that could be exactly what happens here. For them to transform, they have to give themselves self-love and know their value and understand that they have value, that nobody can take that from them. They need to have that self-respect for themselves and love thyself and do that self-care. So anything else here? Let's look at a purpose. I kind of want to just do one or two cards here for Julia Johansen. Let's see, what do we have for her? Crystals. She might need to get some crystals if she doesn't already have it. Help protection, and yes, environmentalist. So she could be very having to do with maybe climate change or something to do with the earth, who is born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. I kind of feel like animals is so funny, because I kind of feel like that for the King of Wands. Or it might have been someone else's reading, but it's kind of funny that this comes in here. And practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So this Julia, maybe she has to do with the music industry. I'm not sure. I don't know who she is. And options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So she might find another way of making money other than music, if that is what she's doing. Yeah, connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. And anyone that really likes to, I know when I was younger, I liked to bring rocks home. After I had my kids, that's what we would do. We would find really cool rocks and bring them home, and I had a bit of a rock garden. And it's funny that I end up getting crystals and get into spirituality and all these things, and it kind of is right up my alley. And it's kind of funny that it works out that way, you know? But that could be the same for her. She maybe, when she was little, brought home rocks from the beach or wherever she was. Or maybe even crystals. Maybe she bought crystals if they were available. But something to do with getting out into nature, maybe to get grounded or whatever the case is, just to get away from all the other things that are burdening her, and finding that quiet space. But, oh wow, so money is a burden, and so is this King of Wands, because of this person here, Queen of Swords. Maybe she comes across as very truthful, or wanting truth, you know? But I kind of feel like she's the shady one here. So, in any case, I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you next time. All right, later.